y'all, I'm so impressed because them little things was getting on my nerves, okay? But they look so good. Before we get into the specs of this hair, I just wanted to say thank you to Exyhair. This video is actually sponsored, and y'all, I don't know how to feel about my first sponsorship. Like, this feels surreal because I really have been putting a lot of effort into my content recently, and it's getting better. It could be better, but it's getting better, and I'm just thankful I get some recognition. So let me show you guys the hair I received, and I'm gonna show you how I'm going to install it today. So Exyhair sent me 2 packages of their Afro Kinky Human Hair Bulk. It's 2 1-ounce packs in natural black, and I think this is gonna go well with my hair. I did touch it to see how soft it was, but I wanted to show you guys what it comes like in this package. Also, it looks like they sent me a crochet hook in the back of this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this because I do have another crochet hook I use from another brand. It's very tiny but very sharp, and I like it. But I'm gonna pull some off. So I'm gonna pull off this much. Wow. Y'all saw that spring. Just touching it, the hair is very soft. I mean, you could see it. It is bouncy, so it looks really healthy. And it looks like it'll be perfect for what I'm going for. Now let me show you my problem areas. So if you've been following my channel for some time now, you know that in the beginning of my lock journey, not so much now, but still kind of obviously because I'm trying to extend them, the perimeter of my hair around the front and the nape has been more fine. I have very fine hair, although it looks thick. Don't let it fool you. I have a lot of fine strands. So getting my perimeter to stay locked for a long time has been a problem. Up in the most recent year, I've been a little bit more successful with getting my perimeter to actually stay locked. So as you can see here, this is a little lock that after time, trial, and patience has now stayed together, but it's short and I don't like that. So we're gonna extend that one. These 2 over here, same thing. Over time, they've been doing better with, you know, staying in, but you can kind of tell my hair texture is very fine. Like, if you just even look at the ends of my hair, you can see that curl pattern is obviously there. And if you were to get any closer, you could tell that it's not formed at all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I already filmed doing this one and it was a little bit of a trial and error. So I'm gonna show you what I did to extend this lock. When I tell you this lock was nothing before, it was nothing. All right, so we're gonna work on this lock. I'm going to just pin my hair out the way really quick. What we're gonna do is first take some of our hair, take a reasonable amount, and I'm gonna take about this much, and we're gonna first fluff it. You're gonna put it and stretch it and put it together because we're trying to get a uniform thickness. We need something that's gonna be long enough that when we stretch it, we have, you know, a good sized chunk of hair. Now this lock is small, so keep in mind when you're taking your hair, you want it to be the same size as your lock because you're gonna have to add it and twist it down. You don't wanna ever do too much. Take a piece of this hair on the end. I'm gonna put it through my interlocking tool, which is kind of difficult. So I'm gonna use this tool to kind of like pull it through. Okay, perfect. You only need to have one end of it in, right? Because we're going to interlock it. Then I'm going to put it in the root of my hair and pull that one side through. Release your interlocking tool and then pull your extension hair until it's in the center of your lock. Now I'm going to stretch and fray out the extension hair on the sides, and I'm going to use my real lock as the third leg to a braid, and I'm going to start braiding this down. And you want to do this really, really, really tight. Now we want to make sure we're braiding this because you want to compress the hair as much as possible. You don't want to twist it in this stage because if you do, it'll make the lock kind of bulky. Now we've reached the end of my original lock, which is this curly hair here and the extension hair, but this is not nearly as long as I wanted. So I'm gonna go back in and get some more Afro Kinky bulk hair. Remember, always stretch it. If you try to just take some hair off the bulk, you'll end up with like frustrating small pieces and it won't be easy to extend. So take the hair, put it together and kind of stretch it. Now I'm going to split this into two and start twisting down until it gets a tad bit thinner and I'm at the bottom of my lock. Before I probably had one more braid and then I was at the bottom of my original lock. Now I'm going to twist it and all I have is the extension hair. At this point, we want to keep adding more extension hair. So I'm going to just twist and feed, twist and feed. If you have some thickness at any point in your twist, just separate the hair and twist it down. If you're familiar with braiding hair or Senegalese or kinky twist or whatever, it's the same method. You just want to smooth out the hair and twist it down so that it's even. Also, the hair is starting to taper down, which is good because a lot of the ends of my hair are curly and I want curly ends. So if you add more hair at this point, you're not going to get curly ends. So when you feel yourself start tapering and it's getting thin, don't add more. Now I've extended this lock to be just about the same length as the rest of my hair. We are now going to wrap it so that it looks like a traditional lock on my head. I'm going to get some Afro Kinky hair and we're going to work in small pieces and we're going to use this hair to wrap around my actual lock, because especially if you have normal locks, like, and your hair is already mature and you just want to add an extension in disguise, I don't want to have locks all over my head and have this braid twist just looking like this. So to make it look more real, we're going to wrap the hair like you would do with a faux lock with the human hair, and at the end we're going to crochet it around. All right, so I'm going to take my lock here and I'm actually going to start in the middle where it's a little thinner, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the hair. Guys, use a little bit. Put it, and I'm simply wrapping around. It's going to get really thin, but honestly, the thinner the better. Locks are imperfect to begin with. I don't know any person out there that has real human locks that look so beautiful that are perfect. You don't want this to look perfect. So as I'm twisting down, I'm going to go down, and then sometimes I'm going to go up. Also, when you're twisting and wrapping the hair down, don't stay in one space for too long, or else it's going to be very bulky in that area. All right, so I have the hair wrapped around the lock as much as I need it to be, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to start crocheting in the hair that I wrapped around so that it stays. You're going to just insert the hook in a spot that you think you want to fix. I'm going to shove the needle in. You're going to hold the hair in between your fingers and you're going to roll the crochet needle. You don't want to stay in one spot for too long because you don't want to make an inadvertent knot under the surface, but you do want to go in the lock from multiple angles so that you can lock the hair in place. And this looks honestly really good. Y'all, tell me this doesn't look like my hair. Tell me this lock, it's a little curled, it's okay. It'll stretch out when I wash it, but tell me that doesn't look like my locks. Color match, spot on, 10 out of 10. So I've extended these two locks on the side of my head. Yeah, they look really good. I'm looking in the mirror behind me, y'all. I mean, they're blending in. Y'all cannot tell me that I had some short locks. Y'all cannot tell me that I didn't grow these locks out my head. They blend in, like, where are they? So this is the end of the tutorial and the review. Overall, I would say for now, this hair, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I can't find anything wrong with this Exyhair. This hair is so like springy and so soft. I absolutely love this so far. Now the true test is gonna be if they hold up and they actually lock. I'm assuming people use this for extensions and they just twist it or braid it in and allow the locking process to take over. I don't want to do that. I wanted to just get to the point. And if you are looking to fix any of your locks that you have, to repair them, you can use this hair. If you want to see and follow my journey through my micro locks, I'm going to be 4 years micro lock actually in 3 months. I'm going to go ahead and link everything down below or in the cards for you so you can follow my channel, and then you'll be able to get some updates. I'll start giving y'all some updates on how this hair like holds up. But for now, y'all, I'm so impressed because them little things was getting on my nerves, okay? They was pissing me off, like, but they look so good. Like, I'm just so happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this review slash tutorial. Again, thank you Exyhair for sponsoring this video. Please give me a big thumbs up, like this video, comment down below any questions you do have. If you want to see me actually use this bulk hair to make some locks so that you can extend them on your hair the other way, like let's say if you have a lock that's all the way down here and you want to add some length, I can show you how to create a lock using this hair. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Until next time, bye.